What's good, everybody, man? It's your boy Brady Senior, man, getting ready to give you a Brady recap. So hold on, let me get over here real quick. You know what? We'll do it this way. Let's go to the unusual suspects first, cause man, we rolling over here, bro. They get their games in, bro. We roll out. So it looks like we advanced through week 6. As you know, last week we actually was able to beat. Actually, no, you didn't. You didn't know that. But last week I was able to take care of business versus the Titans. And let me, got the image snapshot real quick. Let me get over here to my schedule real quick. And let's go to the Titans game. So as you can see, we had to restart. I think the beginning of the game it booted us. Then we was able to get back in, but Brady Senior versus the Niddler. So we was able to kick it off. Good God Almighty! Look at that boy right there, man. That right there is bad for business right there. 458 yards of total offense to 322. I outrushed him 209 and 146. Outpassed him 249 and 176. We matched each other on first downs. I got some punt return yards. He beat me in kick return yards 76 to 54. Total yards 516 to 398. I won the turnover battles. One turnover to his 3. I led the third down conversions, 6-3. No fourth downs, no 2 points. We owned the red zone percentage because we had 3 TDs to his 1, and he owned the red zone field goals 1-0, and he owned the penalty yards because I think I got a face mask? I think it was a little bit jazz face mask. I don't know. And then we held the time of possession 18:30 to 13:28. And if you look at the tail of the tape up top, the little score of the box score. At the half it was 28-17. At the end of the third, we was able to get up there to 42-24, and then we kicked one little lonesome field goal towards the end. But we was just trying to get out of there, man. I will tell you, right off top, first play for scrimmage, that 7 points he had in the first quarter was a carry by a 75-yard touchdown by Henry. First play. I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, oh, shit, we in trouble. But then we was able to rattle off 2 back-to-back scores, and we was good. We was Gucci after that. We was rolling after that. As you can see, Lawrence, 128.5 QB rating, 235 yards, 2 TDs, 1 pick, 43 long. Didn't get touched on a day. 11 for 14, 78%, 16.8 yards per attempt. Rushing, hey, my boy went off again. 21 carries. Robinson, 21 carries, 121. 3 TDs, 5.8 average. ETN got him a touchdown off of 8 carries, 59 yards, 7.4 average. B Love, get him a couple touches, 4 carries, 15 yards, 3.8. No TDs. Even T Law got him a couple runs in for 11 yards, 5.5 average. Char did a wildcat special for 3 yards, and that was the rushing attack. Over here on the passing, as you can see, man, we move it around just a little bit. We give everybody a little something. Marvin Jones, two catches, 70 yards, a TD, 35.0 average. Chenault, 2 catches, 59 yards, 29.5 average for a TD. Everybody else didn't have TDs, but we had Chark for 3 catches, 58 yards. Manhurst, 3 catches, 45 yards. ETN, 2 for 20. And that was receiving, blocking, like I said, they kept me clean. And then on the defensive side, tackle leader went to Miles Jack, 4 solo, 3 assists for a total of 7. Tackle for loss, none. Sacks, none. And then over here in the interception department, man, we had Griff with 2, Campbell with 1. And ever since, man, I started doing this in the O, I got rid of, so we had started a pre-patch. So I took Tyson Campbell and gave him some upgraded stuff with the incentive program we got. And I got this rookie, popping off, man. Got him in star dev already through the season. Yeah, kids something special. And that's right after I got rid of Henderson. And then of course, coming into to this league in the Tusk, Henderson, was already dipped out. So that was everything on the defensive side. I don't think did we get any hit sticks? I don't think we did. Nah, well, it was pretty dry. Pretty dry. But yeah, so that was that game. This week we got the Dolphins. They coming in, I think 1-4 or some shit like that. I'll probably play them tomorrow, and then we get the bye week. And then after that, man, you know the schedule, because we gonna talk about that same bucket schedule in the O. But other than that, man, let's get over to what did I want to see? What I want to see? Standings. So let's look at the standings right now over here in the Tusk. Let's go get that 100%. No, go by record. AFC. Yeah, let's go by percentage then. Jaguars are the only remaining undefeated team in the AFC at 5-0. Then right behind them, you got the Bills at 5-1. Browns tied with the Jets at 4-1. Then you got like a three-way tie at 3-2 with the Ravens, Bengals, and Chiefs. That's your 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's your 7. Over in the NFC, the dude that actually apparently who had the Jags last cycle, went on a 90-game win streak. He was terrorizing the league, y'all. He was terrorizing the league. 90-game win streak with the Jaguars. Yeah. Think about that for a second. That's a lot of Super Bowls, and that's a lot of people pissed off. But yeah. So he's 6-0 with the Buccaneers now because I took the Jags. Panthers are 4-1, tied with the 49ers and Seahawks. Then you got the Packers, Bears tied at 4-2. And I want to say that's the 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah, that's 7. It's 7. So you got the Falcons and the football team tied at 3-2 for the 7th and final spot in the postseason, if it was to shake out that way. But yeah, that's the standings right now going on in the Tusk. And yeah, man, like I said, I didn't do any intro this time around, but I'm Brady. I do OMFL news for the OMFL League. I'm in the Tusk, and I'm also in an ATG. ATG and OMFL are both a part of the Grown Folk community. You can actually go over to the Grown Folk OCS.com and click the join and join up for any of the leagues on the Grown Folk community. The O, the NBC, ATG, TFL, Deuce, and then at the Tusk, man, if you go to my bio, I actually have both of those linked up in the bio to where you can get over there and check out any of those leagues, because they do have teams open in the Tusk. They also have teams open in the ATG, and there's always spots open in the NBC, Deuce League, TFL. Yeah, so That's my shameless plug about that. But you just following my CFM journey across through 3 CFMs, and yeah, bro. Yeah. What time? Oh, we good. We good. We good. So let's go ahead and jump out of this one, and we're gonna go ahead and jump over here to the what's next? Who we get next? Let's go ahead and do the let's go ahead and do the O real quick. Yeah, let's just do the O real quick. Um, yeah, man. As you can see, I got some stuff popping off. We ain't gonna go through all that right there. Last week we beat the Falcons, but we already talked about that game. There's no need for going back through that. But that was game of the week, and that was what I like to call a test game. Is the boy ready? Is the Jaguars and Brady ready for the big time? Because in this league, man, in the O, the NFC is the stronger conference. AFC is wide open. Of course, there's some dogs over here in the AFC that can, just, you know, give it a run for their money. But this is gonna be a trap game. We can't get caught slipping because he is 80 overall. He is coming with Aaron Donald. Now we got the abilities cut off, so that's a plus. But even still, his talent is his talent. I'm really kind of curious of who these breakout players are. I can't wait to see because that's gonna be tight here. But let's go ahead and look at the standings up to now, because as you can see, I am leading the AFC as we speak. So Jaguars at the 1 with 9-2, Titans at 9-3. We got in second. You have Ravens and Chargers tied at 8-3 at 3-4. You have the Dolphins at 8-4 at fifth. The Bengals and Steelers tied for sixth, which that gives you your 7 teams right there. But then again, you already know division leaders, of course, get kudos first before any extras. So the standings will shake out a little bit different. Now, if I remember correctly, there was a playoff bracket. So once I'm done reading these records, man, we'll get on over there and see what's popping. Now, this is why I say the NFC is the strongest division, because bro, look at this: Lions, Cowboys, Giants, Cardinals are all tied at 9-2. The come on, and then look at the points look at the points for. So let me go back over to the AFC points for. So Titans is out there running and gunning. Ravens is running and gunning. You got Chargers running and gunning. Dolphins running and gunning, and then you got my ass over here chugging along. Okay, now hey, I got a nice little 6-game win streak popping off, but yeah, there's nothing sexy about the way we play. Okay, I'm not trying to blow the doors off of you. I'm just trying to win. So if it comes with a low scoring game, I just claim it as a Shattered Dream Productions, bro. You know what I mean? So back to the NFC though. Like I said, all those teams are 9-2. Top 4 teams 9-2, and then you have fifth is 8-3 Falcons. Sixth is the Seahawks at 7-4, and then you have the Panthers right on their heels at 7-5. But yeah, man, holy shit. Okay, but let's go over here and look at a little something. Let's look at the playoff picture right now. If the crazy shit here, if the playoffs were to start today, Jaguars, Giants get a bye. Okay? Over in the AFC, you have Ravens and the Steelers going head to head. You have the Chargers and the Bengals head to head. And then you have the Dolphins and the Titans going head to head. over in the NFC with the Giants getting a bye, you would have the Lions versus the Panthers, Cardinals versus the Seahawks, and Falcons versus the Cowboys. This game right here would be much fucking see. Cardinals versus Seahawks again, okay? Because the last game ended on some fluke ass catch where the Cardinals caught a catch like with some seconds left to shock the Bill led Seahawks. But then there came some court drama. And needless to say, yeah. So some bad blood definitely is lingering there. So the next matchup, I could almost imagine, would be just epic proportion, especially if it was a postseason matchup. Um, and for those that don't know, the OMFL, the Grown Folk Community, they host Nate, the commish, he hosts Press Pass Lives. And if you missed this past Press Pass Live, it was a lot of talk about sliders, bro. Now, before I go on to my rant, let's go over here and look at the schedule real quick. Because I'm going to say something. It ain't going to be disrespectful. Just let me throw that out there for this disclaimer. It's not going to be disrespectful. But this is for anybody in the league that needs to hear it. But here's my schedule. I got 6 games remaining. I got the 1-10 Rams. Then I have a red hot Titans team that is literally right on my ass at 9-3. Then I get the lowly Texans. Then I get a somewhat decent Jets team. I think Patriots might also be like, middle of the pack. And then you get Wynn and his Colts to finish the season. So that's my last 6 games. But let's get over here and let's talk about the sliders, bro. So, to anyone that watches my Brady recaps that hears this, again, no disrespect intended, but I need y'all to hear this. So, when I joined this league, like 6 fucking cycles ago, me and Nate would butt heads all the time. All the time. I even gave, some ideas that have been a staple of the franchise. But there's never been, you know, some kind of moment far behind. Um, and I would always make a statement. When an issue would arise, I would always make a statement. If I can't adjust, then I will move on. Ultimately, this is his league, his house. You either play by the rules or you just move the fuck on. Like, you know, there's been countless things that have come down the pike. Um, no user in D line. Initially, I was pissed about that. Guess what? What? Moved on, played whatever, man. Just whatever. I adjusted. Started playing. Started learning how to use my linebacker more. Then Kratos goes off for like 20 plus interceptions. Guess what? They nerfed that shit too. Okay, whatever. Okay, guess what? Yeah, there was pushback, but guess what? I adjusted. Whatever, fuck it, right? You know, now, now fast forward to this cycle. Now you can use the D line somewhat, and initially we could use the buttons to catch, because with sliders, they just wouldn't fucking catch. And needless to say, guess what? some things were getting spam. Possession catch, I ain't even gonna lie. Hell yeah, I would hit possession catch all day long. Not even gonna fucking lie. Like, hell, you said I could press buttons? That's the button I'm gonna fucking press. Possession catch. Like, whatever. But one thing I started doing is whatever rules to a certain extent that are imposed in the O, I bring over to, the TUS and the ATG. Now I have a little bit more freedom there, but I bring those schemes over so that way I can learn, prepare for when I'm in the O, to not make the same mistakes. Then they took away the buttons. And I was like, damn, okay, whatever. Just adjust. Everything is an adjustment. Still able to use the D-line, couldn't use buttons anymore. No switch lead back again. Then came the slider upgrade. Everybody knew testing sliders. Nobody would test. Only a certain few would test. And then me, being who I am, took those same sliders, put them in an offline franchise, and I've been testing those same sliders behind the scenes. Yeah. So when I'm throwing 60, 70%, that's because I know what my fucking quarterback is going to be able to do and what he's not. And so I adjust my script. Now you probably like, script? What the fuck you mean by a script? I have 10 plays scenario for first down in 10. I have 10 plays set up for a second and long, second and short. 10 plays. All on a sheet. Third and long, third and short, 10 plays each. Fourth down, unless it's across the 50, fourth and 2, we're not allowed to go for it, so it's punt. So I don't make that many plays for that. But everything else, I have a script. I go based on my script. So whatever you're doing in the game, I have a script for it. So for someone who likes to blitz a lot, I have 20 plays for that ass. I just do. But in the O, per the rules, you're not supposed to blitz one play, then turn around and blitz again. You got to mix up your plays. Some of y'all folks don't do that. But then you cry about sliders. Like, give me a fucking break. Like, whatever. So, when it comes to the O, again, it's not our house. We are invited there to play there, have fun, enjoy, create content, and that's that. Yes, you have a right to your opinion, but ultimately, at the end of the day, you have to make the adjustment. Period. So now the new rule is they changed the sliders again. I'm not a fan of sliders changing during season, especially as many times we didn't change the fucking sliders, right? But ultimately, if it's an update, okay, I get that. I got over that a long time ago. But just to randomly change because, some people chirping here and there, you also got to think, man, damn, give it a chance. Just give it a chance. Or lab with it. Create an offline franchise, put the sliders in, go to work. You'll know what your quarterback can do, what he can't do. Period. Period. But unfortunately, we won't know that now because now everything has changed and now everybody is going to be Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady the rest of the way. Now you're going to have to deal with it. Now you're just going to have to deal with it. But that's my rant on that. So, the O, the ATG, the grown folks community, don't get it twisted. Amazing places to play the game. amazing places to play the game. Content is great. The relationships you build is great. I just wish, you know, whether you're a couple years in or you're a veteran in the league, be able to adjust. That simple. That simple. Have your rant. Let's try to keep those rants in private, but then adjust. That simple. Moving on, man. So that's all for the night. Probably pissed some folks off, but hey, that's what this recap show is. It's uncensored, it's unfiltered, and I'm sure the hell ain't following the script when I'm talking about it. Cause at the end of the day, man, this is my journey into the FMs. Mine and mine alone. But anywho, um, just my opinion. But now ATG. Welcome to the ATG. So last week we was able to no this week we was able to get a win over the Steelers, 24-17. And what time is it? Let's quickly talk about this and get the hell off of here and go to bed. But as you can see, box score, 10-10 at half, 17-17 at the end of the third, and then I was able to get a touchdown, and then I was able to get 2 picks, one that scored and one that sealed the game. It wasn't a pick six or anything like that, but yeah, we had one that 2 picks to seal the game. But I mean, it was a really, really good game. I mean, there's something that's on for. Crazy was Crazy 8, I believe it is. It was pretty decent, man. 24-17 was the final score. I led in offensive yards gained, 309 to 235. Led in rushing, 70 to 35. Led in offensive passing yards, 239 to 200. He got me in first downs by 1, 13 to 12. I beat him in punt return yards, 5 to 0. Kick return yards, 91 to 52. Total yards, 405 to 287. We tied it in turnovers. I beat him out in third down conversions. No such luck in the fourth down. No such luck in the 2-point. Red zone, we both 100%. He edged me out in TDs, 2-1. Field goals, 1-0. And then penalty yards, he got 15 to my 20. I want to say one was a holding. No, they both were holding. Yeah, both were holding. And it was 14-03 to 13-57. I mean, a super even game. Totally decided by the turnovers. Totally decided by the turnovers. Let's get over to the player stats. Aaron freaking Rodgers. My man went 117.5, 253 on the day, 2 TDs, 2 interceptions, 44 long. He was hit once. He was 13 for 17, 76%. He had 14.9 average yards per game, 4 per attempt. Rushing went to Mr. Aaron Jones. 13 for 55 yards, 1 TD, 4.2 average. Give me a second, guys. Sorry about that, folks. All this talking, boy, now I see how they be feeling. Boy, that boy got to drink water, Gatorade, get through it. Jesus. Anyway, Dylan got him 4 carries, 4 carries, 9 yards. Rogers had him 4 carries for 4 yards. Lazard got him 1 for 2. Receiving, Lazard, 6 catches, 115. Valdez, Scantling had 2 catches. Lazard had 6 catches, 115 yards, 19.2 average, and a TD. Valdez Scantling had 2 catches, 64 yards, 32 average. Adams had 2 catches, 46 yards, 23 average, and a TD. Tanyan had 2 catches for 17 yards, 8.5 average. And Jones had 1 catch for 11 yards. The lonesome sack came by Mr. Elgington Jenkins. Hey, bruh, I'm not sure if y'all seen those skits on Key and Peele. I'm trying to do one. Hi, Billy Turner, North Dakota State. Hi, Dennis Kelly, Purdue. Bro, that shit be cracking me up, boy. Hold on, let me. Oh, shit. Here we go. Hold up, bro. Ooh, I don't even. Is it Yosua Neiman? That's probably it. But then again, I'm probably butchering the hell out of it. See if I can get some bass in my voice here. Hi, Yosua Neiman, left tackle, Virginia Tech. Oh man, boy. Oh my God. Jesus in the name. Hi, Royce Newman, right guard, Ole Miss. Oh shit. Anyway, oh man, Jenkins let in the only sack of the day. So fucking stupid. All right, Chris Barnes had 7 tackles, 3 solo, 4 assists. He was the tackle leader. Tackle for losses went to Kenny Clark. He had 3, and then as you can see, we had quite a few people getting in the backfield, getting some hits in the backfield. No, I did not want to do that shit. Get back to defense. Anyway, sacks went to 1 for Clark, 1 for Vernon, and Chris Barnes and Dean Lowry split 1. Amos and good God. Good God Almighty. Oh my God. Hi, Kevin King, cornerback, Washington. Oh man, boy, I am stop. God don't like ugliness. Quit playing. All right. Anyway, nobody, no pick six, no pick sixes. Did we get any forced fumbles? Let's see. Did we get any forced fumbles? This guy. Oh yeah. Chris Barnes got him a forced fumble. No recoveries though. So we got that hit stick. That's right. We did get a hit stick in the backfield, and that motherfucker. The ball. So my dude got the fumble in the backfield and laid beside the ball, and they recovered it. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. But that was that game, man. Really, really good game. Super cool owner. But yeah, that's enough about that. Let's get over here to the standings. Let's see where everything is in the AFC. Chiefs at the 1. Patriots and Bills are all tied at 3-0. That's the top 3. Then, of course, the 3-1 Bengals. Then you have the 2-1 Broncos, 2-1 Raiders, and then of course, as you can see, so this hasn't shifted just yet. Hold on, let me get this right. Much better. 3-0, Chiefs, Patriots, Bills. Then you got 3-1s, Bengals, Browns, Jags, and then you have the tie for 7 at 2-1 with the Broncos, Raiders, and Titans. Over in the NFC, you got Panthers at 4-0, Giants at 3-0. Seahawks at 4-0. So that's how I go right there. Boom, boom, boom. Then you have the 3-1 Packers and Cowboys. Then you have the Eagles, Rams, and then you have the 49ers. But yeah, that's the standings right now. That's the standings. Of course, too early for any playoffs. And let's go ahead and look at my schedule for what's up next. So up next for me, we got the Bengals, Bears. So we got quite a few games up next before we even get to our bye week, which is in week 13. But up next, the next couple games are on the road, Bengals and Bears. So as you can see, there's a familiar face for those in the O. Good old Cincy Bird right there. Lighting it up in the ATG. Then you have Term 55 running the Bears. So yeah, man, that is it. That is it. That is 12:55. About to get my ass in the bed. Got a lot of typing to do for getting stuff situated for this basketball. I'm yawning. And yeah, man. Yeah, it's winter basketball season. Practices kick off tomorrow. Was able to build my team up. Added some pieces that'll be, strong for us over what we had last year. But yeah, man. Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit for the Skyhawks, man. But other than that, man, as always, man, appreciate you joining me. It's your boy Brady, rolling you through his CFM journey. But other than that, man, as always, peace, love, and motherfucking hair grease. I'm out. We out this bitch.